Alright guys, what's up? It is February 25th, my wife's birthday. She is currently at work. I was doing some cleaning around the house, getting stuff cleaned up. And what usually happens when I'm home alone doing cleaning and stuff, I started doing dry fire drills, playing with stuff. So I'm sitting in the basement down here, and well, I'm not going to try and turn the camera because it's going to be a pain, but so I've got my AR. It is cleared, but yeah, I had this slinged. I do have my inner belt on, and I had my gun belt, right? I think I've talked about it before. I really wanted to do some 3-gun stuff last year. I didn't get around to it. Last year was a mess. It was crazy. So maybe this year I'll get to. But I wanted to build a belt that I could go do 3-gun stuff with. I really want to try that. But I also wanted a belt that I could put on if something went wrong around the house, or if something went wrong and we needed to leave the house, I can grab this belt and go, and I'll show that off. This is a arrow upper and lower that I put together, 16-inch barrel, Streamlight, Protect light. It has got a Vortex on it. I'm not a Vortex fan. Normally it does have a Vortex scope, but I do want to change that out. I try to get USA made products as much as possible. BCM, bolt carrier, mag pull accessories. I mean, it's nothing fancy. It does have this big giant end on there because normally I do have my suppressor on here, but right now it is on my 300 Win Mag because I was shooting it a little while ago and I didn't swap it over. So the pistol is a SIG P320 X5 Legion. It is cleared, so I did have a magazine in there just because I was practicing magazine changes. So this does have the gas pedal on there. This is a weighted gun. This is what I want to use for the like I said, no magazine. This is what I want to use for the 3-gun stuff. Got it specifically for that. I did put on the gas pedal. Now with the 320, slide comes off, I can pull this fire control group out and swap it to another frame, which I have sitting right here. I'm not going to swap it right now, but this is a Wilson combat frame with a TLR 7A light on it, and then I've put in the factory, instead of having another gas pedal, it's just got the factory one in there. So I would like to have a second fire control unit, and then I don't have to swap them. I just have 2 complete, basically lowers, right? And then I just swap my slide. I do want to get the new Romeo Pro 2, whatever it is, the new red dot they have that fits this. This is actually how I carry this gun. I've got a tier 1 concealed appendix carry with magazine that I carry this on, and I really like it, but I'm a small frame guy. That is actually, I was gonna just go over that gun on this video, and then it kind of just took off on its own. So this is, like I said, this is the belt, and sorry, there are some weird shadows that I wasn't expecting, but this is the Weber Tactical holster. This is, like I said, this is with the 3-gun in mind. It does have that locking. It's got a thumb button release, and then it fits okay with the gas pedal. I need to take a Dremel, clear this out a little more, but it actually creates a really, really good retention on this. So I'm not going to take off a ton. I mean, it's a lot. So this is actually a dump bag. I pull this and a huge dump bag falls out. I can't remember. I think that's a Blue Alpha gear. Yeah. Or Blue Force gear. Whatever. Sorry. Mixing up names here. Dark Angel Medical. Sorry, light sucks yet again. This is a IFAK. This will open the lid, and then there's another tab on the inside. We'll just do it. So there, you pull that, this tab, you pull that, and it'll actually pop out this entire med kit. Yeah, they're pretty impressive little kits. I do like them. It does have trauma shears on the side, a I don't remember which one it is, but a tourniquet. I can't remember which one that one is. And then this is actually a half face blades cardiac spike. So just, yeah, I put that there. And I don't know, probably not the best place to have it attached to a high fact, but that is where it remains. And then I've got 3 AR magazines and 3 pistol magazines. Now, these are, I actually can't even remember the name of the dang company that makes these, but they're stretchy, right? They're not formed for this specific SIG magazine. So if I want to go shoot my Glock or anything else, I can actually just swap the magazines out and still use this same belt. Same with, like, if I was shooting a AK, I could put AK magazines in here. But that's, yeah, like I said, I have it set up this way. I was wearing it, doing dry fire magazines. This is a Viking tactical belt that this is on. I can't remember exactly what this one's called, but it's their kind of the lightest weight, minimal one. And I'm not ex-military. I'm not claiming to be that guy, right? I wanted to go shoot 3-gun, but like I said, I wanted something that I could grab and take with me if something happened, right? Minimize the amount of stuff I have to gather. I keep these 3 magazines loaded. I keep these 3 magazines loaded. These are, by the way, SIG 320 magazines, but they've got the Terran Tactical base plates. Couple different sizes. This is actually, I think it's like a 23 round mag that comes with the M18, and then it's got a +5, so that's like a ginormous magazine. That is for, I mean, that's how far out it sticks, if you can see that. So that was for the idea of, you know, if I'm going to shoot like a 3-gun, once I have a red dot and, you know, all the other stuff, and like, I don't plan to show up to 3-gun and win anything, right? I want to do it for fun. I want to do it for practice. But with the stuff I have and the stuff I want to go with, it's going to put me into a class far above my skill level. So yeah, I should be able to run, you know, a 28 round magazine in that class without having to worry about it. And, you know, every class, I've looked at a bunch of classes, like I said, I just never could make it to anything last year. Oh yeah, 21. So this is a 21 +5. So, and then this one is a 17 +5. And then this is a 17 +2. And then I've got a regular 17, and then I have a regular 21. And the idea was, you know, if I do make it to a competition and they're like, hey, you know, no magazines over 22 rounds, I can kind of adjust for the rules. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. I was going to go over the P320 X5 with the Wilson combat frame and how easy it was to change. And this just took off on its own. Yeah, this was completely unscripted. None of my stuff, I don't plan anything. I'm just like, oh, you know, I should do a video of this. So yeah, I was just doing dry fires, had the belt on, was practicing drawing, getting on target, swap magazines, and then I was actually, anytime I change anything at all, I put everything on and check my clearances. I pulled the suppressor off of this gun, and I had actually lengthened the, this is actually the Viking Tactics sling on this. I had actually lengthened this a little ways because, or no, I shortened it because of where the suppressor was hitting me while I had it down. But without it, I wanted to make sure if I don't have the suppressor on there and I go grab this gun, that it's not going to be like, you know, jabbing me somewhere important, you know, somewhere that may or may not create a problem with walking. So anyways, I just wanted to throw all that stuff out there real quick. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a huge like gun person. I was trying to remember G-code. That's what these are. These are G-code. I'm like, I can't remember the name of these, but it's the G-code rifle magazine and pistol magazine, and they do mount on top of each other. So I was trying to remember that, but I'm not a huge like gun guy. You know, I want to get into it more, and I'm one of those guys that kind of, I need something like, I need competition to like drive me to do it. Don't come to me for gun advice, and go to some Fieldcraft Survival, right? They have classes. I'd love to take their classes. Sheepdog Response is another one. Go to those guys, right? Go to those guys. Don't go to some random dude on YouTube that has no background. Don't come to me. This is just me blabbing, showing off, you know, what I do when I sit home.